If you're considering the Samsung QN800D, an 8K beast priced at nearly 6 grand, hold on, because what I'm about to uncover might change your mind. This TV promises jaw-dropping detail with its Quantum Matrix Pro and breathtaking, hyper-realistic 8K resolution. But here's what surprised me. Despite these high-end specs, the TV stumbles in areas that could seriously affect your viewing pleasure, details that none of the shiny marketing can hide. Today, I'm sharing an honest, full deep dive into the Samsung QN800D, exposing its real strengths and, frankly, some glaring problems you need to know before shelling out thousands. So who exactly is this TV for? At first glance, it screams premium cinema enthusiasts, gamers with next-gen consoles, and tech lovers craving 8K goodness. But is it truly worth it? Stick around because after every big feature reveal, I'll drop surprising insights and some twists that may surprise even the most patient tech aficionado. First, let's talk picture quality. And no, this isn't your typical wow, it's got mini LEDs. Pitch. We're diving deeper. The Samsung QN800D uses Quantum Matrix Pro with mini LEDs, giving you 1.5 times the lighting zones compared to standard Quantum Matrix tech. In theory, that means incredible contrast, deeper blacks, and brilliance in bright scenes. This tech definitely elevates detail in both dark and bright shots, watching a movie in a dim room. The dark scenes pop out with more nuance than before, and that's impressive for any TV. The Neo Quantum HDR 8K Plus takes it even further by boosting color and contrast to insane levels. However, now here's the catch. While the image looks stunning on paper, many owners report inconsistent brightness and some halo effects around bright objects in dark scenes. Imagine watching a spaceship zoom through space only to spot a faint glowing edge that destroys the perfect illusion. Sounds like science fiction, but it's a real problem here. This isn't your typical glare issue. It's mini LED bloom that can distract you from those cinematic moments. And with a price tag of $6,000, you'd expect this level of glow to be a thing of the past. Alright, quick rehook. Did you know that the AI upscaling on this TV uses over 500 neural networks to boost 4K content to 8K? Sounds smart, right? But what if I told you sometimes this AI filtering can produce unnatural edges and an uncanny valley effect in some scenes? Stick around, because artificial intelligence might actually be overthinking it. Speaking of AI, Samsung's NQ8 AI Gen 2 processor claims to deliver clearer detail, shading, and textures, turning everything from your favorite shows to gaming sessions into a cinema-grade experience. When gaming, for instance, the Motion Accelerator 165Hz kicks in, offering ultra-smooth motion with very little lag or blur, which is a bonus for fast-paced action. Plus, the Auto HDR remastering aims to brighten highlights dynamically, letting colors leap off the screen more vibrantly. But there's always a but. These high refresh rates and motion enhancements have caveats. The 165Hz is limited to 4K resolution, so if you want that buttery smooth frame rate, you can't enjoy it in full 8K glory. Frankly, that feels like a bit of a tease. It's like ordering an 8-course meal and being told you can only eat 4 of them at full flavor. The other 4, well, they're in 1080p, sort of a letdown for the price paid. Rehook alert. Here's a juicy twist. Samsung incorporates object tracking sound plus with Dolby Atmos that supposedly delivers 3D audio tracking objects on screen. Imagine a car roaring from left to right, and the sound moving precisely with it. Cool, right? But many users say the speakers fall short of immersive home theater speakers, making this feature more of a gimmick than a game changer. So, if you're an audiophile hoping for surround sound bliss without a soundbar, this TV might leave you wanting. Now onto Samsung's Tizen OS, their smart platform. It's quick and intuitive, giving you access to popular streaming apps and services with easy voice control built in. The interface is clean, loading apps fast with minimal fuss. And here's the kicker. Full smart features require a Samsung account and internet connection. Plus, some streaming apps may have outdated versions or limitations compared to other smart TVs or devices. So if you're expecting the ultimate smart home hub, this TV could underdeliver. Time for a story. I set up the QN800D for a movie night and wowed my friends with pure 8K visuals. But halfway through the action, the TV's brightness dipped unexpectedly, and there was this weird flickering during fast motion scenes. After some digging, I discovered that in real-world use, the TV can struggle with uniform brightness and occasional stuttering, even though Samsung promises smooth AI motion enhancement. It was like the TV had stage fright. So, while marketing talks up silky smooth clarity, your experience could hit some bumps, especially if you're sensitive to flicker or motion artifacts. Quick joke break. Why did the TV break up with the remote? Because it felt the remote was too controlling. Talk about a screen relationship that needs free range. Alright, back to the serious stuff. Price-wise, the Samsung QN800D retails for $59.97. It's targeting a very niche audience with a premium budget, people who want cutting-edge tech today. But given the mixed reviews with an average Amazon rating of 3.5 stars, you might wonder if you're paying for future-proof hype or a genuinely flawless product. The truth: this TV is a blend of both. It's a technical marvel in several ways, but still feels like Samsung rushed some aspects, especially in user experience and consistency. Rehook. One last secret. The Real Depth Enhancer Pro technology, which adjusts screen focal points to create more dimensional pictures, surprisingly works better on certain genres, nature documentaries, for example, than on fast-action movies, where depth cues can sometimes feel exaggerated or artificial. So your content choice matters greatly. Now here's a good one. If you thought the price was steep, remember it's 8K, 8 times the pixels of 1080p HD. But if you look closely, many native 8K titles and content are still scarce. So the TV is somewhat ahead of its time. Buying one today is a bit like buying a spaceship when most people still drive sedans. You get futuristic tech, but the roads, content aren't quite ready. Before we wrap up, here's another joke. How many Samsung QN800D owners does it take to change a light bulb? None, they just wait for the mini LEDs to get brighter. Alright, bad joke, but the LED tech does aim to replace traditional lighting beautifully when it works right. So, what's the bottom line? The Samsung QN800D is a fantastic leap towards the future of home entertainment with cutting-edge mini LED technology, stunning 8K resolution, AI enhancements, and a sleek design. It brings compelling picture quality to the table, especially for viewers who prioritize vibrant colors and deep contrast. Gamers and movie buffs alike will appreciate certain features like motion accelerator and Dolby Atmos. However, the pronounced mini LED blooming, inconsistent brightness, limited 165 Hz performance at full 8K, and somewhat gimmicky sound features mean this TV isn't perfect. It's a bit like getting a high-performance car with an amazing engine, but occasional engine stutters and less than optimal tires. You probably want to test one yourself before buying or wait for price drops or firmware updates addressing these issues. If you want a TV that feels like the future now, and you're ready to pay a premium while managing occasional quirks, the QN800D could be a worthy investment. But if you're after a flawless, out-of-the-box experience at this price, you might want to consider other options or wait for the next-gen models to iron out these issues. If you're curious about grabbing one or just want to keep an eye on pricing, which changes fast, especially for high-end tech, check the link in the description below for the best deals on Amazon. Remember, prices can shift quickly, so if you see a good deal, don't wait too long. Thanks for watching. If you found this honest review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Straight Talk Tech reviews. Whether you pick the Samsung QN800D or something else, I hope you enjoy the best picture possible for your home theater. After all, your entertainment deserves nothing less than stunning clarity, without the surprise glitches. Cheers!